Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. In today's video I'll be teaching you how to cut an off-shoulder basque waistline blouse. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell for you to be notified whenever I upload a new video so that you won't miss out. And for those that have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. God bless you. So I'll be using this paper to demonstrate to you how to cut an off-shoulder basque waistline top. If you want to fold your fabric, you have to measure the biggest part of your body circumference. So that's what you are going to use to cut. If you have been following my channel, you should have known that. So you have to fold your fabric into two. And the length of the fabric we are going to use of the paper we are going to use today is 27 inches. So this is 27 inches. So if you want to cut an off-shoulder top or blouse, you have to leave 4 inches. So your measurement has to start from 5. Actually, it depends on how you want it to be. I'll be starting from 5. I'm going to start measuring the vertical measurement. I'm going to measure the chest line. So the chest is going to be 8.5. The bust is going to be 11. Under bust is going to be 14. Then the waist is going to be 17 inches. So I'm going to use 6 inches for the basque waistline. And we are going to count 6 inches at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will be 23. You can make it to be 24. We are going to make a straight line. We are going to length it. Under bust, and this is the bust, and this is the chest line. Next step is to mark the bust pan. So the bust pan we are using is 8 inches. So we are going to divide 8 inches into 2. The paper is folded into 2. So we are going to divide it into 2. So bust pan of 8. So we divide it by 2. So that will be 4. So we are going to add 0.5 inches to it. So we are going to mark 4.5 here. So we'll be marking 4.5 all through. I'm going to make a straight line on the 4.5 as I have marked. And we're going to extend this line up and come up by 1 inch on both sides. 1 inch this side and 1 inch this side. Then I will come here. I will come to the bust line. I'm going to mark 1 inch up here. Then 1 inch down. Then here I'm going to mark 1 inch on both sides. 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Then I will come to the waistline. I'm going to mark half an inch. On both sides. Now we are going to connect the line together. So I'm going to connect the 1 inch on both sides. I'm going to connect it now here. Then I bring it down here as well. bring it down to the 1 inch up here. Then I'm going to connect this. I'm going to connect the bust line that I've marked here. I will connect it to the underbust, then connect the other side as well. Then take it to the waistline. I'm going to mark the horizontal line. So the waistline we are using is 38. So 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. So 9.5. Going to mark 9.5. This 9.5 is here. Don't forget I mark half an inch on both sides, so I'm going to transfer it to here. That will be 10.5. Now I'm going to mark the underbust. So what I have on the waistline here, I'm going to transfer it to underbust measurement. So don't forget, we marked 1 inch on both sides, so I'm going to add the 1 inch to it as well. So this is 10.5 here. So we are going to add 10.5 here. Then we are going to add 1 more inch to it. So that will be 11.5. So this is 11.5. So we come back to the bust line. So the bust line is 40 inches. So 40 inches divided by 4, we are going to mark 10 inches. So I'm going to transfer the bust line to the chest line as well. So we have 10 inches. So I'm going to transfer 10 inches here as well. Then we add 2 inches to it. So we are going to add 2 inches, 2 inches. I'm going to add 2 inches here as well. Now we are going to connect the line together. You can just make a straight line here. You connect the chest line to the bust line. Then from the bust to the underbust, you can make it straight so that we can achieve our basking. Next step is to mark the neckline area. So I need a neckline of 5.5 inches here, but there's no how I can achieve that because I'm going to cut the 2 inches here off. So I only have 3.5 inches left. So I'm going to transfer the remaining 2 inches here, which is here. Next step is to connect this line to this area. I'm going to connect it. Connect the chest line to the neckline of 5.5 inches that I have marked. So that is that. So this will be our armhole area. Next step is to mark the neck depth. So I will be marking 7 inches. Remember, this is your measurement here because it's an off shoulder. Now my neck is going to be 7. So here is my neck depth of 7. So I'm going to connect it. Now you can give it any shape of your choice. Now our blouse is nearly ready. For us to be able to achieve a skin waistline, we have to extend this line down, the span line. So you have to connect it down here. Then you bring it down here as well. You have to mark your basket waistline. You have to connect it here to the edge of the line here. That will be our basket line. So we are going to cut it out. Then you cut the neck. I'm going to cut here as well. Then you come this way. Then you cut out armhole area. Now I want to cut the basque waistline. I'm going to cut this as well. So this is the first panel. So this is it. You can see the basking area. So you can see it. This is the first panel of our off-shoulder basket waistline top.